It's time to talk about the Royal Challengers Bangalore because of course they are a star-studded team and this time around they have a purse left of 3.35 crores, which is again a substantial amount, and I think the second or third highest in this auction going into this auction. They have 7 slots to fill. They have let go of 7 players from the last auction. So we're looking at the retained players. Of course, all the international powerhouses have been retained. When we look at Heather Knight, Elise Perry and Sophie Devine, they have been retained. And of course, the big names, Smriti Mandhana, Shreyanka Patil, we're looking at Kanika Ahuja and Indrani Roy. We're looking at Renuka Singh Thakur, who performed very well in the last WPL as well. So when we look at it, they have released Dane Van Niekerk. When we look at the big names, they have also released Megan Schutt. So it's always been an RCB problem, right? They go for the big stars, but then they kind of overlook their bowling or batting combinations. And we're looking at once again RCB, which is a batting heavy team. But this time around, I think in this auction, going into this auction, they would go for more bowlers or more all-rounders. What are your thoughts?
So Gargi, this RCB team, in my opinion, looks very strong. First of all, like you mentioned, there's a mix of experience there with international players, and there's a mix of experience in the domestic players as well, like our Indian players. So it's a great team, and obviously, at the end of the day, you can't have a great team but not perform on the day. So RCB this time around would be hoping that everyone comes together and puts their best foot forward. Shreyanka Patil, you mentioned, I saw her live a few days back, and she's just in amazing form, holding her nerve, handling the pressure in that India A match. So that just showed, great courage from her part, and I think that confidence she'll be bringing it in this league as well. And even Renuka Singh, getting those 2 wickets early on in that match early on as well against England, just fantastic performances. So overall the team's really good, but it comes down to again holding a nerve and finding that right balance.
Absolutely, and when we're looking at it, RCB team this time around has a new coach. Luke Williams is replacing Ben Sawyer this time, and Williams has led WBBL team Adelaide Strikers to lift the trophy 2 consecutive times. So he is an incredible coach when you're looking at it. And if we think about it, maybe RCB could go in with a different strategy this time. Maybe they won't go for those big names, those big stars. RCB is a heavy spender. Every time it has been. Look at Smriti Mandhana, she was the highest bid player, but they got her. But this time around, they have been an incredible team, no doubt. They have had those international powerhouses, but then again, they are one of those teams who gave a lot of their domestic talents a lot of limelight. Kanika Ahuja, who played incredibly in that match where she had 80-something runs. We have Shreyanka Patil, who's been incredible. She brings an incredible intent. But we had a disappointing opening season. How do you look at it? Talk about Shreyanka Patil, going forward, because she's been an important aspect of the under-19 India team. She's been an important aspect of the emerging Asia team. The WPL as well last season for RCB, and now the India A series. How do you see her going forward?
Shreyanka Patil is just getting better with time, and that's what you want out of your players. You want someone who is just getting better with time. And with the RCB unit, I think she's going to be a crucial impact player because she's had the experience in the Indian team as well. She's been playing a lot of cricket, recently. So I think she's really going to have a major impact. And Shreyanka Patil is someone I think the team can really bank on. But it comes down to performances on the given day, Gargi. You can perform a lot beforehand, but if you don't perform on the day that you're supposed to perform, it's pointless. So they have a good team. Shreyanka Patil is in decent form, so a lot can be expected out of her.
Absolutely. On final thoughts, with Megan Schutt released, it looks like RCB is considering options for pace bowling all-rounders, or even, a little bit in the spin department as well. Amanda Jade Wellington is in the auction pool. So I see them going for her, but let's see what happens. Let's see how RCB is, kind of approaching this particular auction, because you have a leggy, you have released an all-rounder, but you have a leggy in the auction pool, so maybe they might just go for it.
I have a feeling they might look to get an all-rounder in the like a solid all-rounder in the squad, because an all-rounder always balances the whole team, Gargi. So having that all-rounder who can provide you with both facilities, with bat and ball, will really help them. So I think they might go hard for an all-rounder.
Absolutely. A strong top order, a strong bowling attack as well, but they need to work on that a little bit. So let's see how this auction pans out for RCB. Until then, stay tuned to Revsportz.
Thank you.